What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? After an interesting Raw last night in the discussion, after the show, I still have the same sentiment I did last night. I don't care what the fans fucking do. They aren't the ones entertaining me. The damn WWE superstars are the ones entertaining me. Anybody that wants to at me, my Twitter is at jpbaker91, and I would be glad to argue with you all fucking night. With that being said, I have with me tonight, I have Paige, Gina, Trek, and Bobbit. Hopefully Johnny will be here later. So let's talk about the top story. Does anybody else want to add on to what I talked about at the beginning?
The fans, let me put it to you this way for some people that don't understand where some of us are coming from. People like myself have auditory issues, so if there's too much noise, we cannot hear anything that's going on. So if the crowd's too loud, I can't hear what's being said when a promo's being cut. So therefore, I lose interest in the show, and therefore I stop watching.
I personally keep the TV's usually on mute for me. I don't look at what the crowd's doing. I don't need to see what the crowd's doing. I don't need to hear what the crowd is doing. I don't care what the crowd does. All 10,000 of them fucking people could pick their ass and I wouldn't give a shit. Seriously. I'm being straight up honest with you. But Trek, Bobbit?
They're going to confirm the Brian's appointment for wrestling.
Yeah, I know they are. Hurry the fuck up. I ain't got all fucking day.
So you stick it in your cheek.
And honestly, I don't give a fuck with the crowd. For the rest,
Yeah.
I'm there to see all.
Right? Trek?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say this. Yes, it was a terrible crowd, but Gina elaborated on possibly why the crowd was sitting on their hands. And I'm not going to have her go through that whole spiel again. I'm not going to say, hey, at Gina. But
well, I mean, you can just go on my Twitter and see.
I do too.
It just kind of, it brings up the hype. Matches, not just by themselves, but with the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
That have to be.
Yep. Yeah, but I don't like even then. And somebody said something, and I'm like, I said what I said earlier. I have it on normally on mute. I don't look for what the crowd's doing. I don't care what the crowd is doing. They're not the ones entertaining me. Do they enhance what's going on? Yes, but they aren't the center of attention for the show. Or how did I say that last night? They're not. They enhance the show. They are not the show.
Right.
Exactly.
And if you go into it wondering what the fans are gonna fucking do, dude,
You are not watching.
You're not watching wrestling. Then you're watching what the fans are doing. That to me, I don't care what the fans do. Again, the fans' reaction was probably, if I was sitting there, hopefully the section that I'm sitting in, because there was a couple of people that said they were yelling as loud as they possibly could. Their section was going nuts when they fucking seen Alister Black or whatever. Maybe WWE fucking muted because maybe Kevin Dunn doesn't want to fucking see these guys succeed. I don't know. If that's the case and Vince wants these guys to succeed, he should fire Kevin Dunn. The problem is that he can't.
Yeah.
For watching the show, everybody
Mm-hmm.
it was all makes sense that they're going to be a little bit more reserved.
More subdued, yeah.
I think it helps.
Yeah.
Yes.
That are
And
exciting.
and yep, and those people sitting there going, "Well, is this Japan?" It don't fucking matter. The point is that it's okay for them to do it, to sit on their hands, but it's not okay for WWE fans. I get it's a different culture, but the wrestling last night was pretty damn decent. It wasn't as good as New Japan Pro Wrestling was, but it was decent. It was good. Let it go. It's the fans don't make the fucking show, people. They enhance it, yes. They don't make the show. They did.
Yeah.
They had to find something to bitch about. The fans had certain podcasters bitched about it because they had nothing to bitch about. And I actually watched some of them. And that's exactly what they fucking did. They bitched about the fans the whole fucking time during their podcast. They didn't even talk about I mean, they did, but the whole first 15, 20 minutes of their fucking show, they're bitching about the fucking fans. Stop. Who cares what the fans are fucking doing?
JP, I have it's not.
Are we? We might be, because
70, but
Did
you
you not
can't
mute
hear
someone
anyone
like
else
that?
in the call. Other
I just unmuted. Sorry. And ultimately, we were shooting back and forth. Gina's elaborated and said, I said it best when I... Go ahead and ask that question again, even though we've been talking for 10 minutes now. What was
Which
your
one?
question? I said it best.
You said it best last night that the fans, they didn't find any fault in the show, so they had to find fault in the fans.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about with podcasters. So podcasters, I'm not naming fucking podcasters here because I watch more than fucking one. So before anybody goes and fucking says, "Oh, JP's doing this," shut the fuck up. Fucking idiots.
Well, and if you were looking on Twitter today, a lot of people were bitching about the NXT guys being on Raw. They were like, "Oh, well, now what? Now they have to go back to NXT." Pick what you guys want. What do you want? Do you want them to be up on Raw, and do you want to bitch about them being buried, or do you want them to be floaters and go from Raw to SmackDown to NXT? Because that is what they are planting.
Mm-hmm.
That sure as hell seems like to be what they're planting to me anyway.
They're ultimately making NXT the equal to Raw and SmackDown.
So that we can
If you listen to anything fucking Triple H said at the beginning of the fucking show last night, he said, and he had to rephrase it.
He had to start over because he messed up a lot.
He said, I run I can't remember the third brand.
Third globally.
Well,
traveling
it's
brand.
not the way he said, he had to rephrase it.
Well,
to
because
that.
at first he said I run NXT, and then he said, let me rephrase that,
There you
I
go.
run WWE's third globally traveling brand, NXT.
There you go. So ultimately, I think he is, not him, but I think WWE is incorporating NXT into the main roster.
Therefore,
That makes sense. So you won't hear this, and you didn't hear it last night. They're calling up Johnny Gargano. They said they're debuting, which I don't mind, because they are. They're debuting on Raw. They did. They debuted. They aren't being called up. They're floating. And don't be surprised if you don't see Raw superstars floating and SmackDown superstars floating. You probably won't see all of them, like Becky Lynch's and all them, showing up on SmackDown. Like Seth Rollins did it.
You were at NXT.
Yeah, showed up at NXT when he had that feud with Triple H.
Well,
So-
and NXT has a huge announcement coming tomorrow too. So I have a feeling that that's going to be that
FS1.
the NXT roster is going to be a little bit more flexible.
Yep.
It might even be they might be on TV.
Yeah, they might be transferring them to
FS1.
FS1 or.
You know what I'm sorry. I think that would be a really good idea, though, because as we seen last night, a lot of fans in certain areas don't have access to the network, so they don't know who these guys are. So if they want to make a floating roster, they're going to have to make all of these guys available for everyone. And that would be the best thing to do.
Yep.
Would be
And-
to put them on cable.
Yep. And people saying, oh, it was a bad place to debut them because now they're fucking buried because they got no reaction. Well, at least they got exposure. Everybody's always, and again, like Gina said, they're getting exposure, are they not? If people don't know who they are, they're getting that fucking exposure. My God. Again, make up your fucking mind. Do you want these guys to you want WWE to succeed, or do you want it to fucking fail? Make up your fucking mind. If you want it to fail, stop fucking watching it.
Better question here. What NXT call-up has gotten any kind of reaction in the past 6 months?
I don't know why you're mad about it.
Exactly. Well, I understand what she's bitching about.
Oh, I
because,
know,
like,
I do too.
people are-
I do too.
People are ridiculous, but and not only that, but the crowd that's there is only a portion of the scenario. If you guys were watching Twitter last night when Raw was going, when Ricochet came out, Twitter exploded.
Yep.
When Gargano, Ciampa, Alister Black, all of these people, when they came out, so they are getting the exposure because people at home are watching. It doesn't matter what the live crowd is doing.
No. Nope.
It only matters what they're doing if you allow it to matter what they're doing.
Exactly. Now they're in New Orleans tonight, I'm assuming. And one of our avid watchers got to meet Becky Lynch today.
Yes.
Brian did.
Brian, are her hands super soft? Because I imagine they're super soft.
That was creepy.
That was creepy.
Are you just meeting me, JP? I'm super creepy.
I
That's
know
who
you're
I
good.
am.
You're good. You're good. So let's get in. Let's get into Becky Lynch. And I don't know, but there's a report out there that she is legit hurt. They now pulled, and that's not to say that they won't put it back in. They pulled the Becky versus Charlotte match at Fastlane. So, I don't know. Now, that being said, if Becky is legit injured, this is why Becky Lynch never gets that push, because she's all injury prone. Right when they get ready to push her, she's hurt. So Ryan, you got to remember, she wasn't doing anything physical. So her being there, that doesn't mean that she's not hurt. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, like I said, there is still a chance that they're trying to troll us a little bit because both Charlotte and Becky are both still scheduled to be at Fastlane.
Oh, okay.
So they're just not scheduled for that match, as far as I've read anyway. So maybe they're trolling us. I'm hoping.
I'm hoping to, because I'm with everybody. Becky Lynch needs to be in that match. In fact, I still think she still needs to be in the one-on-one. But if they don't do it and they do have Charlotte in that match, I'm not going to shit on it because it'll still be a good match. And ultimately, I think Becky's still going to win. So either way, it'll work. I will say this right now, what Becky Lynch did on Monday, that I think she took it a little bit too far. On Sunday, I mean, she took it I think she took it a little too far. She got a little too real for her. It got a little too real. So, and I've heard Becky Lynch is a very sweet sweet person. I had never heard anything but still. Just saying. What's the other bit of news? Oh, there's speculation on the main event. I'll get to you in a fucking minute. Calm your tits, Bobbit. Oh, I thought you were pointing at yourself. You're doing. I got one. But anyway.
Oh.
Okay.
Browsing Twitter at the moment.
Okay, whatever. But anyway, Daniel Bryan's opponent is being revealed tonight for Fastlane. There is word that it is, and this is rumor, and take it with a grain of salt, that it is Kofi Kingston. So yeah.
There's also rumor coming around that his WrestleMania opponent is going to be somebody that it's going to be a returning superstar.
Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens, one of the two.
There's been Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, John Cena was thrown up, The Undertaker was thrown up, Bray Wyatt. Yeah, there's a list of them, but I think Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens makes more sense.
Yeah. Or they could be trolling us and it will be Kofi Kingston. We'll see. But if they do Kofi Kingston, he's either got to win the title or he shouldn't get another shot. Sorry. That's just what I see. What has Bray Wyatt done that would deserve a title shot? I mean, Kevin Owens was getting a big push. And again, what has Kevin Owens done to deserve a title shot?
Right away like that when he comes back.
Yeah, I don't see. That's why I don't see them doing that.
The only thing that would make sense for me with doing like a KO type thing is like all the videos that he's put out, all the promos that he's been putting out. It seems like he's coming back as face. So the face versus heel thing would work, or that would make sense for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's going to be a huge slap in the face to the other superstars that have been there all year, that have been working their ass off. I mean, I know it's not KO's fault that he got injured, but me, it'd be a slap in their face.
I agree. TSS, the thing with Cena is John Cena. So I'd kind of have to disagree with you on that point, because John Cena, you put John Cena in that match, and I guarantee it's a main event.
I have heard a lot of rumors, though, that John Cena is supposedly not going to be at this year's WrestleMania.
No, I've heard the same thing. There's a lot of speculation. That, like, again, it's speculation. I don't think John Cena's going to be there. He might show up. He might host it. But I don't think he'll be in a match with it.
Dang.
Well, I think that, like, when he kind of handed the baton over to Finn Balor, so to speak, I think that was not just him handing it over to Finn Balor. I think that was him saying, okay, my time is done. I'm going to be back, but I won't be back as much.
Hey, Brian, what's up? Hey, Ryan, Trek. Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan faced off one-on-one in a cage match, correct?
On Monday Night Raw, yeah.
Yeah, so that's wrong. I don't know if I think he did beat him, didn't he? In that cage match?
No, wait a minute. It was a tag team match, and he lost because he was part of the Wyatt family, so he lost, so Bray was going to punish him.
Didn't they have an impromptu one-on-one match?
No, they had the face-off at the end.
Okay.
I know, baby girl. One sec.
Well, they didn't face off, but Daniel Bryan turned on him.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Bray Wyatt get thrown into a title match. Not with the way that his character has been used. No, because then it's just like, really? I don't want to see that. Kevin Owens would be a good pop. Sami Zayn would be a good pop. But then again, what have they done? John Cena? It's John Cena. But I don't think he's going to be there. I ultimately think it's going to be... I think they're trolling us, and I ultimately think it's going to be somebody that... I don't know. I mean, fuck, it could be Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't know. I doubt it. But...
It could... the only thing that it would make sense if it was Bray Wyatt would be if Bray Wyatt came back and he was kind of the anti Daniel Bryan. You know what I mean? Like, everybody thinks that he's going to come back and it's going to be like this vegan Wyatt family type thing, reunion. Well, what if he came back and instead of joining them, he's back to fight against them?
Well, I honestly, I don't want them, because they're probably going to do whatever at Fastlane. I don't want them to wait that long to bring him back.
Right.
Because then they're just throwing him in the match to get a big pop.
Well, because if you think about it, like, Luke Harper hasn't been back yet. Even though Luke Harper was never injured, he just hasn't been back. So if they're not bringing Luke Harper back for Daniel Bryan, then are they holding Luke Harper for Bray Wyatt?
They might be. But that would kind of defeat the purpose with Rowan and Harper. Harper and Rowan.
Oh, yeah, the Bludgeon Brothers would be dead.
It's going to be the Big Show with his new manager, Hornswoggle. If that's the case, I'm not watching the match. I think I think Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston is taking place at Fastlane. And Gina made a very good point. They might let him have the title for a couple of days and then take it right off of him at SmackDown. But I would let him have it for at least a week or so. I would take it off of him right away. Not me personally. I'm for a token, and it's going to be a token run because it's a thank you for everything you've done. You know, and I'm not saying that he's retiring, but a reward or an award or reward, whatever the hell you want to call it, for doing such a fantastic job in that Elimination Chamber. I don't know. Right now, Kofi Kingston is one of the most over superstars in WWE. If they don't capitalize on that, they fucked up again. But I honestly don't think Vince McMahon thinks that Kofi Kingston is main event material, and that's why he will not be at WrestleMania. He won't be taking. He's not. Let's say that somewhere along the line, Ronda Rousey gets hurt, which we come to find out last night she really wasn't hurt, or had a concussion or whatever. She looked like she did, because Gina made a very good point. She looked a little woozy after she got fucking
knocked out.
Knocked the fuck out by fucking Becky Lynch.
Really? Oh.
But I don't think the title reign would be one of those where they're going to have him hold it until WrestleMania. So, but I think it'll probably be a token, quick run, thank you, and then they'll take the title off of him. Daniel Bryan will get it back. Now, I watched WWE's coming to Madison. They're coming to Dubuque. Everybody's going to fucking hate this. I don't mind it, because I like him. But they have AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE title at live events. So I don't know. Just because they have that going on at live events, that doesn't mean that that's going to be the main event of WrestleMania. I mean,
can you take me there?
I don't have the money for that, honey.
No.
I'm not even going. Don't worry.
I know.
One of these
That's
days,
so sad.
one of these days we'll go.
Yay.
One of these days is. So I don't know. What do you all think? Go ahead, talk away. You got 2 minutes. I'm talking too much. I'm running out of things to say. Gina, you still there?
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Paige.
The Kofi and Daniel Bryan thing, I think it's a great idea, what you were saying, buddy.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't think it is a good idea because yes, Kofi is really good now.
But he's always been good. He's always been good. Go ahead.
But with the New Day, he's always been in all these matches whenever New Day comes in. It should be someone else.
That's a stereotype, though. I don't mean to sound like it's a race thing. It's a stereotype thing where a lot of fans like Paige and a lot of fans
casual fans who are just getting into this.
Or casual fans, they only know of Kofi Kingston, and I said it on Twitter today, only know of Kofi Kingston being in the New Day.
They don't remember his Jamaican.
They don't remember his runs. He held the Intercontinental title, I think, for like 4 months, I think. So, yeah. Gina, are you there? Okay. Bobbit?
I'm here.
Okay. Well, what do you think about the Kofi Kingston thing?
I think they should put the belt on him, especially after what happened Sunday.
Hurry it up, real quick. What's your big announcement? Because the show's getting ready to start.
It can wait until commercial break.
Okay. Trek, I'll get your thoughts here in a minute.
Oh.
Kids.
Oh, the kids? I asked it what you thought, but hold on a second. They're starting with Shane McMahon.
Here comes the money.
Okay, Paige. No, please don't sing.
I blew you away last year.
You do have a good voice. I'm not gonna lie. She does have a very good voice,
but that's not singing.
Except I didn't do solo ensemble this year though.
Poor Mary. Hey, Chauncey.
What's up, Chauncey?
I haven't seen Chauncey in a while.
Hey, Chauncey, man.
Yeah, he actually DM'd me the other day. See, this is why I don't think they're going to end the push for Kofi Kingston.
You don't think that they're going to end it?
No.
Excuse me. Sorry. Hiccups.
I mean, if WWE's going to cap, he's money right now.
Yes, he is.
He's as over as Becky is.
Oh, absolutely. And
If they're going to capitalize on Becky, they need to capitalize on Kofi Kingston. Like, they caught lightning in a fucking bottle. And if they let that lightning get away, they're stupid.
I agree.
I mean, he's still part of. They're throwing him in the main event scene. Something must be going on with the actual New Day. Not that they're breaking up. I mean, they might be just letting Kofi Kingston do his thing.
Well, yeah, and like I said, they made sure to in the interview they made sure to have Xavier and
Big E.
Xavier and Big E make sure that they're made it clear that they were following him.
Mm-hmm.
I just fear that they're going to do the Freebird rule with the title, which I don't want to see.
I hope they don't.
Also, how impressive was the debut of Johnny Gargano? Ciampa, Alister Black.
Ciampa.
Dude, you're Irish, not Italian. Stop it.
I can actually watch it live with you guys right now because I have a YouTube or Hulu live trial subscription.
Nice.
I'm like, I'll just keep on creating new emails.
Oh, we're gonna fucking start with this story. They're making this story the main story of fucking SmackDown.
You know it was going to because
I know it's because of McMahon is involved. I get it.
Shane, I apologize for interrupting. I couldn't wait any longer. I haven't slept in 2 days. I really have to get something off my chest.
Dude, he's not even mad about it, which is a funny thing.
48 hours ago, at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, I lost the SmackDown Tag Team titles. That, for me, is 48 sleepless hours. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, I can't shake the guilt. It's because you, Shane, you took a chance on me being your partner. You took that chance. Trust me, I know my reputation around here. So I know why you were hesitant, but you still took that risk. And you did it because I made a passionate plea. But I've got to be honest with you, I've got a confession to make.
Uh-oh.
Shane, I used you. Because I knew you could relate to the way I feel about my dad and me wanting him to be proud.
Oh shit, now he's gonna throw that.
Everything I've lived for. And I know you feel the same way about your dad. You know, when I fell injured at the Best in the World tournament, you selflessly stepped in.
So he fucked that up, but he covered himself.
Yep.
Then when I wanted to be a tag team, you revealed that it was your dream to be tag team champion. And I've always prided myself, whenever I win a championship, I do whatever it takes to make it the most prestigious and relevant title in all the WWE. And this time, we did it together. And then 2 days later, after winning those titles, we stood right here in this ring on SmackDown. You surprised me by bringing out my dad. And as my dad walked out, as the fans chanted Mr. Miz,
You know, this is the first time that I remember in recent time that the Miz has messed up.
Yeah.
my dad said that he was proud of me.
Where are you going with this?
That he loved me. That was the first time that I have ever in my life heard him say that.
I don't know if that's really true, but whatever. I like how they're
Storyline
I like
is.
how they're trying to tell the story, but I don't buy it.
And that was
I'll buy it for $1.
my career and one of the greatest moments of my life.
Oh, Bobbit.
And it was because of you. So thank you. But then 2 days ago, in our first title defense, I
Story
let
time
you
with
down.
Uncle Miz.
And I am so
Hmm?
sorry.
Story time with Uncle Miz.
See, this is where Miz kills it for me. He's not very good at these impassioned speeches. To me, he's
They're
better
too
at the.
long-winded.
Yeah, they're too long-winded. He's better at the fucking I'm raging, fucking hate you speeches.
He's a better heel.
Yes.
Oh, look at him. He's all getting choked up. Agony.
Listen to the crowd. They want it. I want it. You know you want it. Rematch! 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 Rematch!
That's where this is going. Setting up Mania. Actually, Fastlane.
About to get a little friendly out here. Here come the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Look at all this.
He's too hurt.
The sounds of it, Oos. It sounds like the WWE Universe want a rematch between Shane O'Mac and The Miz versus the brand new WWE SmackDown.
I'll explain in a minute, Ace.
But this is what we know. There's no automatic rematch clause in the title. If you could just forgive your partner, forgive him. Take down deep in your heart and forgive him. Sometimes it's hard for me to forgive him, but look, get that Shane, and we'll give you one more opportunity to call you guys the best tag team in the world. Hey, but Shane O'Mac, there's only one reason why you don't want this rematch, Oos. Let's keep it real. Your boy Miz, he's a joke. Hey, look, these is facts. Your boy Miz is a joke. Your boy Miz, a loser. Facts. Your boy Miz, a failure. All facts. Your boy Miz, a fraud. Hey, he's a wannabe A-lister with seamless skills, Oos. Got more skills than him. Hey, Shane, think about that. I mean, ask him. Apparently, he is. Crybaby, Shane. Hey, Shane, that's what I'm saying, Oos. You need to find yourself another worthy partner. Yes. Because this one ain't cutting it. Get you another partner, Oos, that over time disrespect. You do not disrespect my partner like that. You dig?
You dig?
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
The rematch is on. And it's happening in your hometown at Fastlane in Cleveland, Ohio.
There we go.
That's right, it's the Usos and the best tag team in the world. And we're taking back our SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and that is awesome! This has got to be thrilled.
What the hell is happening?
He fucking laughs at it. Fucking Usos are great. Yeah, okay.
No, that's one match set up Fastlane
Well, there's two.
that we didn't know about.
Yeah.
Although we kind of guessed it.
ultimately Shane's gonna turn on fucking. And you kind of heard the crowd boo because you know that the Miz is gonna lose.
That's perfect.
Like,
See,
look at Jimmy and Jey Uso. Their faces are killing me.
I know.
look at what they're doing. Look at what's next.
She hasn't caught up to us yet.
Man, I got this damn free subscription trial so that I'd be up with you guys. You guys are still ahead of me.
Right?
Only a tiny bit though, by the sounds of it.
Oh, can you hear mine?
No.
No, just from your reactions I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say shit because I was trying to hear, so I turned mine all the way up to freaking.
This is
full blast.
interesting.
Still not that big of a reaction for Alister Black.
Honestly, his entrance, I don't think it's one of those that you. I love his entrance, but I don't think it's one of those that you react like, oh my god, let's pop for it. It's one of those. It's like the Undertaker's. You're in awe of it because if you listen to the Undertaker, they cheer when you hear the gong, but then after that, everybody's just sitting there watching him enter. People are cheering. I hear the cheers. It may not be loud, but I hear them because Tom Phillips facefucker won't shut the fuck up.
Girl.
I don't know if he's facing Andrade Cien Almas. Or he should say Andrade. Bobbit, you have an announcement to make.
It's commercial. Make it.
Commercial, make it.
Alrighty. Since we're doing a Swampy Hall of Fame this year, well, everybody knows the headliner. I announced it last year. It's Gina. So the next two inductees into the Hall of Fame is JP and Heather.
Oh well, thank you, Bobbit.
I would like to thank my hairbrush for making my hair nice and silky.
I'm sponsored by Aveeno.
I'm sponsored by Arctic Fox Hair Dye.
I'm sponsored by Gillette apparently because that's what's on TV right now.
Actually, I'm sponsored by Burger King because that's what
Wait. Hold on. If I'm sponsored by Gillette, does that mean that I'm the best a man can get? Like.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Nice.
But thank you, Bobbit. It's greatly appreciated.
Yes.
Yep. Now you just got to think who's gonna induct you guys in June.
Oh my.
Oh, do I get to pick who I want to induct me?
Yeah.
Wendy.
Because you know it better be Basement.
I want Basement to induct me, but I want him to wear his bear suit.
Oh my god. Oh, if Basement inducts all of us in his bear suit, oh god. We'll all be voted asshole of the year.
No, I'll let
and
you
the
know.
Hall of Fame induction goes to Gina, JP, and Heather. Also, Basie Award for Assholes of the Year go to Gina, JP, and Heather.
Oh, baby girl, why don't you want to go back to sleep?
Oh, so what I was gonna say is I get what they're saying. This isn't about Miz winning a tag team title. It was about him being. His father never said he was proud of him. To me, if my father, who had never said he was proud of me, is bigger than winning any title, in my opinion. They're playing on that story, the sentimental story. But I don't buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have made sense if he really came from a troubled home. But he didn't.
Yeah.
So.
Are you ready to go back to sleep, hon? You're not ready to go back to sleep yet. We need another couple more ounces, huh?
Gina Zelina Vega may have a good body, but I've got something. I'm not beautiful, Sarah. It's kind of
Thank
fucked
you,
up.
Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Why the hell did that song "You Are Beautiful" come into my fucking head when he said that?
Oh, from
Christina Aguilera? I can just hear her singing
Oh.
it to JP.
I'll be honest with DJP. You would make one ugly woman.
That's not what I've been told.
His daughter did do his makeup for him once.
Oh, this is so happening when I come to visit.
I want to be beautiful, Sarah, not handsome.
Oh no, Sarah. When I come to visit, Heather and I are doing makeup on JB.
Let me pass out first. No, actually, I can't remember who did. I think Danielle. We had a party at our house once, and we all passed out. She painted She painted everybody's fingernails in the fucking house. I don't think they will cancel the show, TSS. Read what he just said. Why are they... I mean, I don't know why they're having him face Andrade. This would be a rematch. This is like, oh my god, I need to get you back for beating me for the NXT title. But
not only that, but it's just a good match, so I'm not gonna bitch.
This isn't a match. Okay, I am gonna bitch, and this is how I'm gonna bitch. And this is the only thing I'm gonna bitch about the whole thing. No. Hold on. Let me say this real quick. This is a pay-per-view match, and they're giving it away for free. I hate Andrade, but he is good in the ring.
And I will laugh if they have Zelina turn on Andrade, because guess who her husband is?
Right?
That's actually not a bad idea. You are on top of things today.
She's always on top of things. We got this.
That's why
no, she's
Heather's
not.
in the Hall of Fame.
Don't let her fool you. Just kidding.
Well, we all have our moments.
Make JP and Brian up to look like Road Warriors.
I don't have that kind of makeup there, Ryan. Sorry.
My hair. Well, it's already. I don't have enough hair. Well, you could do me like Hawk.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We could do that like double mohawk. And we do have to cut your hair tonight.
Yeah, we do have to cut my hair tonight.
You have hair?
Brian says no, I won't.
Get you drunk enough, you just might be sitting there going, "Hey, I need my turn."
Oh. I don't know about that.
I'm talking about Brian.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, come on, Brian. Enough liquor, and I'm pretty sure I can get you to do anything.
Whoa, now.
I'm not that way. I was
damn it.
God damn, why is everything always so sexual?
That's true. I'm sorry, Gina. Do I look like a Jewish
like
boy? Do I look like a Jewish boy?
Are we still hungry here, baby?
Like what Ryan said. Brian Himmelfarb, if you're drunk enough to give a blowjob to a statue of Bart Starr, then...
Yeah, exactly, Brian.
I don't understand. Brian, when did Brian ever give a blowjob?
I remember.
I don't remember him ever doing that.
I think it's when he had the belt. I think he was doing that tour with it.
A lot of alcohol.
Fair enough. Brian's not happening. I'm with you, Brian. We don't have the makeup here anyway, so we're good.
Fine. You guys be manly.
No. I'm talking me being like the Road Warriors.
And that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about.
Oh, Brian's just saying he's not putting makeup on.
Drag makeup.
I mean, you got to get me to pass out first, and you've all seen me drink an entire bottle of Cherry Doctor. I don't pass out anymore.
I don't think that my liver can handle that much drinking anymore.
My liver can, but my head doesn't want to.
Right.
Oh God, yeah, I
Well, it's also
don't
'cause
like
you've had
hangovers.
beer mostly recently. That's what you can't seem to handle.
I mean, I did drink an entire bottle of Southern Comfort in a day and a half down at when we
Well,
were visiting Drew,
The
and,
Drew, yeah.
and I didn't wake
I
up with a
literally
hangover.
never drink anymore, so I guarantee you when I get there, Heather said she's gonna have a shot waiting for me. So I guarantee you that shot alone is probably gonna make me feel pretty goddamn good.
Well, the cool thing is if we do go somewhere, everything's within walking distance, so because we don't have
Right.
to really drive anywhere. We do have the bowling. We could go bowling.
Oh God. That's right up
Oh
the
yeah,
block from
bowling
us.
while drunk. That should be fun for Gina.
I bowled a 300 drunk.
I have a
Yeah,
298.
but
I
you
have a
gotta
298
remember, I
series
have
on.
arms the size of a 7-year-old, so I have to use like the 7-pound ball, and it's still too freaking heavy for me. So
I
knowing
thought
me,
you were
I'll
gonna
probably
say.
be the one that gets thrown down with the ball.
I will be videotaping that.
My arms are literally the size of a 7-year-old.
Trek. Trek.
Yeah.
You have a
Yeah.
voice. You don't have to type in the chat. What are you talking about?
You said you love to drink that much, but you can't do it anymore. So the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
No, I didn't say that I couldn't drink it that much. Beer,
No, you
maybe.
said your body wouldn't take it.
No, my body can take it. My head cannot.
Ah, okay.
That's
You-
part of your body.
Yes, but I can do it. I can drink it. I've done it.
I haven't drank that much
Hey.
since
Wendy.
my
Hey.
mid-20s.
Hey, you need to be quiet, young lady. Nobody wants to hear you.
I do. Actually, I really don't, because she makes my ovaries bounce, and I cannot handle that.
She's been a shithead all day today, from what I've heard. I wish I could get that swing that we have her in. The batteries are dead on it, so it don't work. She's looking at it like, why is it not spinning? I got it to spin for a little bit today, but it doesn't spin anymore. Either that or she's looking at herself. It has a mirror, so she's looking at herself. Hey. Calm down.
Oh my God, you don't want another baby, Gina. You don't want another baby, Gina. You don't want another baby.
You want another baby, Gina. You need another baby.
I need another baby.
Well, Gina, I hate to do this to you, but
Well, it's my fault, Gina, 'cause I have to pee. So I can't feed her and she's still hungry.
Babies.
are we gonna do this, or are you just gonna spit it out?
It's been a great match so far.
This is what she's doing. She's spitting it out, and she's licking it. Will you take the... She's like tight-lipping her. You gonna eat? You not hungry?
Oh, if they had a bulldog on screen.
See, look, Brian's losing his shit in the chat too. He's like, baby.
If you can see what she's doing, she's spitting out the bottle right now. She won't take it, so she's not hungry.
She's full, Dad. She just wanted everybody to see.
Well, I'm not the one that got the bottle for her.
I have a feeling that you and Heather are not going to have to worry when I come over, because either me or Brian are constantly going to be holding that baby.
Okay, well, whatever. It gives us a break. She won't want it. She won't. She's just sitting there. This is. I'll show you in a second. Wendy likes to. I don't know what it is with her and her tongue, but if she doesn't want the bottle, she'll sit there like this.
Oh yeah. My kids used to do the same thing. They just sit there and play with the nipple.
Yep.
Yep.
If she doesn't eat it, she bites on it. It's just like, thank God I'm not breastfeeding you, dear Lord.
When did? Oh, at the wrestling tournament this past weekend, she was just gnawing on the bottle. She wouldn't take the bottle.
Hmm.
As soon as I gave her over to Heather, she'd eat. I'm like, what the?
It's a comfort thing.
I mean,
once,
she's
like when they're little.
she was.
eat with him in the morning.
I was really shocked today. Usually when I get home, I mean, she'll look at me, and she'll smile or whatever, and then I'll walk away and she won't do anything. She started crying when I walked away today.
Yeah. Did
It brought a tear to my eye. I'm so happy. I'm just kidding. But she
Did
did.
anybody else notice how Zelina keeps on moseying her way over more towards Alistair's corner?
Well, that's what Gina said, or Heather said.
That's what Heather said.
Fuck.
Talk about a Freudian slip.
Heather's no Gina.
Wrong one.
That's what Heather said. She said, "Yeah, could she be turning on Andrade tonight?"
Yeah, but then who are they going to have be Andrade's mouthpiece? Because he does not speak English well.
Rey Mysterio?
At all,
Wouldn't
barely.
that be funny if they had Rey Mysterio do it?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
otherwise, the only other thing that I could think of would be if they would put him with like Lucha House Party, and that's just going to be a major downgrade for him.
Don't
That'd
do
be a
that.
downgrade for him.
Look, I'm not a fan of Andrade, but he is one of the better superstars.
He's very talented in the ring.
I don't want. That's burying somebody.
Right.
Yeah. Unless they bring that, what's his name, Humberto or whatever his name is from 205 Live, unless they bring him up.
See, I haven't watched
I know
205 Live, so I don't know.
Dimple Boy, the one with the really cute dimples. He was on NXT last week.
Drew Gulak?
No,
Humberto Carrillo.
There you go, thank you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Alberto Del Rio.
No, nobody wants him
not
back.
No, nobody
Wants
nobody
that
wants him
fucking
around.
cocksucker back.
Especially not Paige.
No, WWE.
Come on,
will never.
Zelina, you're giving him the eye, but I can't tell if it's the I want to rip your clothes off right now eye or the I want to kill you eye.
Zelina Vega?
Yeah, she was looking at Alister Black, and it was like one of those. It was supposed to be the I fucking hate you look, but it was more like I want to rip your clothes off.
Yeah.
Right.
They're gonna have
Ollie?
super cute babies.
They are.
Just saying.
They have the perfect skin complexion, too, between the two of them.
Oh God, I know. They're like beautiful caramel colored skin.
Uh-huh.
Wow, this is reminding me of a chapter in To Kill a Mockingbird right now.
What are you talking about?
There's a chapter where all girls are gossiping about Tom Robinson that he was shot 16 times in the chest because he tried to escape jail.
What are you talking about?
How
How
is
did
that?
we remind you of that?
To Kill a Mockingbird! I was talking about Gina and Heather. They're relating to the flipping book.
How? What? Just
Well, honey, this is just how girls talk.
Yeah.
Oh, but still.
I'm so confused.
I like the purple.
You never read To Kill a Mockingbird, Gina?
Yeah, I have. What'd you say, Heather?
Yeah.
I like the purple camouflage.
Did you? Who was it that sent me that picture, or was it in the chat last night with the JP Heather? I think you guys sent it to me with Johnny Gargano's wife.
Oh, the one.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the writer's room.
That one was really funny. She just scribbled out Ciampa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like it said
my.
last night. Oh, go ahead, Gina.
Sorry. No. Go for it, Chuck.
Like it said last night, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Exactly. I'm digging the purple camouflage, but yet at the same time, they're reminding me of my grandma.
Oh, it's because they had the purple kilts to go with it. If they didn't have the kilts, it would have been better.
Right. Oh God, his eyes creep me out, but yet it's so awesome. Actually, his
Okay.
gauges in his ear creep me out more than anything.
Yes. I know. There's people doing that to their cheeks now. It's like, ew.
Oh. What the hell is that? Is that a pancake kebab?
Yes.
So
It's basically the peace pipe version of pancakes.
I like it.
I gave JT Cesaro's theme song, and I asked her, whose theme song is this? And she's like, ambulance guy, because at the beginning, it sounds like an ambulance siren.
No, actually, this was Sheamus's theme song, honey.
The beginning.
Yeah,
This
the
is,
beginning
she's
is
talking
Cesaro.
about the beginning. But that it's actually a European police siren.
God, could you guys imagine hearing that zooming past you? Like
No,
a regular
God.
cop siren is annoying enough.
I tell you one thing, I would be that one person who would be visiting and just standing on the street to hear that and go, Cesaro?
Right?
Actually, we were in Germany and they have the same types of sirens. So, it just for a fleeting moment, and like, why? Are they having a WWE event around here or something? Because
Well, hell, first time I heard Be With My Baby tonight in the fucking showroom when I worked at Harley, it's like, where's Road Dogg? Okay.
Right?
Shit, Xavier carrying Becky.
That would be very difficult.
huh?
He's doing it on screen.
Xavier Woods is
He's a fucking
ridiculously
beast.
strong.
What did the New Day come out?
Yeah, the
Sorry,
pancake
the-
kebab.
Kofi and
Peace pipe.
AJ and Jeff Hardy.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Behind
Yeah,
Kofi, Xavier and Big E were there. And Xavier was holding Big E like this.
Mm.
Okay. Whatever.
Yes, I used
Like-
Wendy as the example. You became Big E for a second. That was a girl.
Okay, Piggy. She is. Oh my God, love it. No.
Well, I think that's a little bit of what pisses me off so much about everybody's all of a sudden reaction to Kofi, because he's been that talented this entire time, and you can see it within the New Day matches,
Right.
like especially with Kofi and Xavier Woods. I mean, how many times has Xavier Woods been in a tag match and he has had to carry that tag match by
Yeah.
himself because his tag partner is out?
Yep.
Those two are just, they're great.
Yes. Kofi Kingston doesn't need to be. He still needs to be with the New Day. And I know Brian put in there. He goes,
They need to break up.
they
and he
need to
doesn't
break
want them
up.
break up.
They're not breaking them up. They're too much money for WWE. And if they were to win the title, if Kofi Kingston was to win the title, I don't see them putting the titles on the New Day anytime soon. But go ahead, Gina.
Sorry, I think the biggest thing that they're trying to push right now, because of the racial divide that is going on within this country, I think the biggest thing that they are trying to push is a positive black male group that is supportive of each other, and they're
And supportive of the company.
reinforcing in each other, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'll agree. I'll agree with that. I can't disagree with that. Bobbitt changed his attire.
Yeah, I saw it. and Wendy's promptly shit herself.
Yeah, she did. She might have a dangler.
Oh, come on.
I don't need to know that.
Poor Bobbitt.
Oh, she
You're gonna
is.
make
There.
She's pooping. You can hear her. I'm not gonna show it to you or anything, but you can hear her grunting.
Because she
a
grunts
bait.
and then I feel on my leg at the same time. So it's like, yeah, she's feeling.
Yeah, a baby's face when they are pooping is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It is.
Well, with her, it's even funnier because she scrunches her whole body.
Yeah, she does. She does this.
Oh god.
And what's even better is right now she's scrunching her entire body while chewing her bib.
What's up, Michael Keane? I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I think it's Keen, yes.
I'm just not gonna pull out kids just for anybody. I'm a classic Southern girl.
Yeah, but you keep on trying to.
I have my tea and lemonade
Let's
first.
go change your diaper.
Well, you keep on trying to steal Brian, so you might as well pull him out now. You gotta entice him somehow. Fucking glorious Bobs.
I can't help it. He's falling for my glorious Bobs. I just can't help it. God just made me this way.
Jesus Christ, Bobbit, I was joking. Oh, Bobbit. You are something.
Ooh. They're kind of front loading these guys. No, I don't like that.
Yeah, it is getting a little ridiculous.
What's getting a little ridiculous? What the fuck are you talking about?
Bobbetta has come out.
How they're just front loading these guys. I tell you, it's.
Well, I do declare.
Are you being serious, or are you trying to be funny?
Hey everyone, just took
It
a
was
poopy
like
and
when
found
my
this.
husband came
So
back
far,
from World War
SmackDown is
II.
lackluster.
Hold on!
I am going back on my phone on Twitter.
Thank you. What the fuck was that? I have no idea. I can't read that. It was a donation came in, Bobbit, and you're sitting there talking over it.
I didn't know.
That's why I said hold on. I said stop, and you just kept going.
Tommy and C 2010.
Oh no. I know he did not donate to my show. That wasn't him. I bet it was a Russian too. I don't know. Thank you, Tommy and C 2010. You fat fuck. Anyway.
My
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding.
Heel JP.
I'm just kidding. Piece of shit. Anyway. I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Oh my goodness.
What was I gonna say? What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Oh, Bobbit, with the I do declare thing. Are you serious, or are you just being silly right now?
I'm just being me. I'm just being good old Southern girl me.
Is this the other personality that you have besides DJ Skinny Penis?
It's Babalita.
You
I didn't know this was personality.
Oh shit.
We've lost control of the show, folks.
Tends to happen when I come around. Sorry.
Yeah.
Shrek, that's Heather's job.
What's Heather's job?
I was gonna say, what's my job?
Unmute and say what you just said.
What Trek was saying, he said something. What did you say, Trek?
He
I said we've lost control of the show, folks.
No, we didn't. We didn't lose control of the show. How did we lose control of the show?
I don't.
At least I don't think I lost control of the show. Jesus fucking Christ. How many fucking diapers did you change today?
A bunch.
Heather, I think that Ciampa might have finally figured out the hairspray trick.
The hairspray trick? What do you mean?
Well, you know, his tights used to always go right up his rectum. So, and they're not doing that now. So I think he figured out the hairspray trick.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Damn it, now
I
Basement's gonna be
like
bummed out.
Right now, I'm not. Now I can't point out man ass to basement. This is disappointing.
Well, you know, man, this is gonna save this company now.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, man. I think she's changed Wendy's diaper like 12 times today.
Between pissing to the point that diaper damn near fell off of herself every time I went to feed her today, and she's pooped 3 times.
Okay. I mean, it's awesome.
Somebody must have been looking in the mirror when they said that.
It must have.
Mm-hmm.
But then who knows?
Why people gotta be assholes?
It's just whatever.
I don't know. There's just a bunch of assholes in the world.
Because some people are
Where's
just good at
old Lacey Evans?
Oh God, no! I don't want to see her. So I figured out what I think that they're doing
Yes.
with Lacey Evans now.
Yes, Gina, go ahead.
I think that they. Okay, so you know how when Otis and
Tucker.
Hey, Tucker, thank you. I can't even remember his name because it doesn't matter to me. But Otis and Tucker, when they came out, they started talking about how they were manly men and how they eat red meat and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lacey Evans is the lady.
Okay.
What better person to put her or team her with than the quote unquote men of the WWE?
Yeah, but isn't she supposed to be like prim and proper?
Yes, but they're the definition of the alpha American man.
Okay. No, I'm
males.
I'm gonna kill you, Bobbit. One of these days, I'm gonna hurt you. But anyway, I get what you're saying, but don't you think that she's gonna try to change them?
Ryan said it best. Lacey Evans is Heavy Machinery's Uptown Girl.
Yes.
The Billy Joel song.
Oh yeah, that's good. I mean, I don't know if she would necessarily try to change them though, because if you seen it yesterday, she was smiling. She liked what she was seeing. She likes Otis. I'm down with Otis. I mean, he makes me laugh. I don't care.
He made me laugh last night.
Otis is hilarious.
I about pissed my pants.
Yeah, he is pretty funny.
Fucking Bobbit.
Don't.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
your jokes
I
are
got a
really
joke for you guys.
What's that?
Why is there only 239 beans in a can of beans?
Fucking
In what?
random fucking conversation. I don't know, Bobbit. Why are there only 239 beans in a can of beans?
Because one more would make it 240.
That's
Don't
a dad joke. What the fuck, dude? That's a joke that I'm supposed to tell.
I don't even get it. What's the fucking point?
It's a dad joke. 240? 240?
Okay. Huh?
240.
Oh.
Exactly.
See, you said it
Blonde
wrong,
came out in me
Bobbit.
for a
You,
second.
you said it wrong. It's got to be 240, not 240.
That's why I was like 240. What's the fucking big deal?
I mean, I get it, but it's all right.
Oh god.
Bobbit is the cold bone Southern girl.
Oh, that hurts because I'm actually from the South.
It's okay, Gina. I'm from
Not to
Texas.
mention we have Ronnie who lives in Florida.
Exactly.
Hey, Brian, I know that joke. That's how I taught my daughter the numbers game. To get why, and it's actually why is 10 afraid of 6, or why is I think it's why is 10 afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9.
Guys, I think Ciampa might actually be injured.
I doubt it.
How do you figure?
He tweaked his knee pretty fucking bad, if you ask me.
If we ask you, hey Bob, did he tweak his knee pretty bad?
Yeah, he's saying no.
Who's this Bobby fella you keep talking about?
Oh my god.
Who are we talking to then?
And Milana.
Ooh, and
who?
I'm more.
And Milana.
Emelina.
Okay, first of all, I like Fabalita better.
Yes, so do I.
But I'm more worried about Sheamus because Sheamus is grabbing at his back, and we all know that he has spinal stenosis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, honey, it's because he had a wild night at the gay sex club.
Sheamus ain't gay. He's a manly man.
Wouldn't he be grabbing at his butt then?
That's true.
Well, you would know, Trey.
Because you told me, Bobbit.
I didn't tell
He just
you nothing,
did.
sweetheart.
Oh my god, you too.
The Gargano escape? Why didn't he just lock it in?
Couldn't tell you.
Nope, he's got it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sheamus is down on the outside of the ring. If he's faking this, he's doing a pretty damn good job of it.
Hey, he's up.
He up now?
Yeah. I think Ciampa is fine too.
I
I
worry about. I just worry about Sheamus, because my mom has spinal stenosis, so I know
What he's going through.
battle. Yeah. And how he's still wrestling with it, I have no idea. I'm blown away.
TSS, that new Pizza Hut commercial is the same reaction Trek gives when he's about to stuff crust a pizza.
Oh, look at Ace's comment. That's the lyrics to the commercial.
The Pizza Hut commercial is cringe. I swear the lyrics. I like big crust and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny when pizza walks in with stuffed crust and cheese, you get sprung. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's right.
Okay,
Pizza Hut took Sir Mix-a-Lot.
they had me at the beginning, and then after that, I was like, yeah, fuck this.
I thought it was
Well,
pretty
the commercial
funny.
starts out with the girl walking in and going, Becky, look at that crust. Oh, for fuck's
For
sake.
the love of God. Nothing like capitalizing on something that was popular 34 years ago.
Oh, here comes Ciampa.
I thought it was pretty funny myself.
You would.
Interesting.
Okay, Babalina, you don't need to fluff your boobs.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, will you stop?
Sweetie, I know that you just became a girl today, but, all you gotta kind of do is just let them be there. The guys will come.
That's true.
the most depressing "that's true" ever. Like, that's true.
What has this show reverted to?
It hasn't
I don't.
reverted to anything.
I don't.
This has become the split personality show with Bobbitt.
Oh, strong showing for NXT talent again.
Are you gonna yeah? Are you gonna change out of the? Are you gonna undo the thing and then tell another dad joke here in a minute, or what's going on?
It just depends if I come up with another one, sweetheart.
Don't call me. Don't call me.
Okay, you know what?
Yes.
I challenge anybody to find fault in what they're doing with the NXT superstars this week, okay? Because you guys were all, oh, they're going to get buried. They're on the main roster now, blah, blah, blah. But yet they have won. Every single one of them has won every match that they've been in so far.
Yep.
Ricochet takes on Eric Young.
There you go. We got Sanity on TV tonight.
Yes.
Now, if only they would put Oscar on TV.
Well,
Babalina, are you bisexual?
It's just, holy shit!
Oh my god.
It's holy shit.
We're sorry, baby. We didn't mean to scare you.
Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. I bet you, I bet you John Cena will put them all over. So I'm not going to buy that wait until John Cena faces them.
Bobbitt.
Yeah, I know. That's why he left. That's why he wanted to settle shit and ran.
What? Well, you literally been bitching that you want to see her on TV, and then she comes on TV and you run away?
Man,
runs away from the camera.
Away from the camera.
Mm.
But he did say the only thing that would make the show better is if Asuka showed up.
And as soon as he said that on our end, pop up the mask.
Ask and you shall receive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can obviously tell from this SmackDown. Like, I can already hear it already. They're going to be like, oh, no, that's a crowd, blah, blah, blah. Look at how many more people there are there than there were last night.
Yeah.
Right.
Totally agree. Again, it's been an alright show. I will say this. I don't like how they're cluttering all of these guys together.
Right.
I would have liked to have put, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not have all of them, you know. Are they going to bookend the show?
Kind of like, you would have liked it like last night. They had
spread it out.
The NXT talent spread it out, yeah.
I not one right on top of the other.
Okay, after that stupid Domino's commercial, I really want pizza, pasta, salad, and breadsticks. Fucking dicks. I want tacos. Goddamn Taco Bell. What the hell is going on? It's like they know I haven't eaten supper yet.
I don't ever want to fucking see that ever again.
You're going to see it about 20 more times before the end of the show.
Oh my god.
The Pizza Hut commercial.
And it's not even the words, but it's how they snap their butt when they fucking looked at the pizza. I don't ever want to fucking see that again. Fucking Bobbitt in the fucking chat. You back off, TSS. Wasn't even making.
Bob, and I'm just gonna swoop in and get your girl.
You better not.
You better not. Better not.
I will give you the Himmel God.
That's why she's gonna steal Asuka from you.
Exactly. I have a plan.
Oh boy.
Was that the smoke I was smelling?
Yep, it is. Took a while to formulate the plan because I kept running out of oil. So this Bob Thomas commercial, right? For these hygienics or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood this commercial because basically these women are in this airport and this one is with her husband, but yet she comes over and she's like, "Oh, you look good." And the husband's just like, "Yeah, you do." I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Right.
She'll like it too. I'm sure she will. Testosterone booster. Good God.
Yep. It's a Heather sign.
Oh, come on. Where's the first the Gina signs, now the Heather signs? They have abandoned me. But that's okay because they took up with Heather.
Formidable superstars in WWE. The longest undefeated streak in WWE history. The winner of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match. And now, nearly a year later, SmackDown Women's Champion. But lately, it seems like people are talking a lot more about Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. Now, with so much swirling around Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Ronda, do you feel lost in the shuffle? What if you is ready for new challenge?
True challenge. Rawr.
I see one
Don't make fun of waifu.
shout it. I made Becky top out at Royal Rumble.
She did.
I don't want to talk about Becky and Charlotte. I want to know who is ready for us right now.
Now, I heard rumors that Zelina Vega is her opponent at WrestleMania, so let's see.
Mandy.
Fuck.
No one's ready for Asuka, but everyone's ready for God's greatest creation, Mandy Rose.
Oh, God.
He's
There he
right
goes
back.
again.
He's right back at it again. Fucking Corey Graves, man.
See, that's why with him, he was smart because silence was golden in his situation.
Yeah. Well, and he stayed off of social media and everything until that shit got straightened out, too.
Yeah. And now you can sit there and just laugh and be like, told you so.
Right. You know, and that explains a lot as to why he threatened WWE to sue her, too, because she was spreading false facts.
And the most talked about superstar in WWE. So
What?
if anyone's ready for Asuka,
What the fuck is wrong with her hair?
They braided it weird.
Sorry about that end call, guys. My stupid, excuse my language, my stupid dumbass brother had to flip in end it.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
Mandy was the one who resorted to deplorable and shameful actions because she wanted people to pay attention to her. I literally paid no attention to what she was
Oscar's like, hey, come on, motherfucker.
Hurry up and get the damn ring.
incredibly impressive this past Sunday inside the Elimination Chamber. The final team eliminated. You have to respect.
They braided her hair to look like Sonya Deville's because of the whole tag team.
Did you see Sonya Deville's new girlfriend?
No.
She's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, she's beautiful. But then again, so is Sonya Deville when her hair's down and everything.
When she's actually
think she's-
relaxed.
I
yeah.
thought she was thinking.
What?
What?
When Sonya Deville's actually relaxed, it doesn't look like she smelled a bad fart.
Right?
She's pretty herself, yeah.
I think that she's the only MMA female that actually looks good. I mean, Ronda's pretty and everything, but when she gets that scowl on her face,
What did I say?
uh,
But she's not dressed to fight, so.
No, but
Hi, it's my girl, Lacey Evans.
oh my god.
Lacey Evans is trying to get attention. She certainly got mine. And she's certainly a Sonya Deville and not in a good way. Why? Lacey Evans, she's got the attention of everybody in this building right now. Oh, and wait a minute. From behind, Mandy Rose trying to take advantage.
This is ridiculous. I was gonna say.
You're gonna get a 1 count on that. So.
Distracted by the attention grabbing Lacey Evans and Mandy almost stole one here. You can say it, guys. It was a brilliant move by Mandy Rose. It was opportunistic.
It was opportunistic. He's
Face fucker.
no, that wasn't face fucker. That was the guy who let him face fuck him. That's
I
Byron
used to have a
Saxton.
dress just like that. It just occurred to me exactly how much of a stepford wife I used to dress like. Good God. I mean, she's got nice tits, though. I'm not
She
gonna lie.
does.
Lacey Evans?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
They're symmetrical.
Okay.
It's all about symmetry with me.
Not even paying attention. Interesting. I thought they were gonna.
That was gonna be a squash match?
No, I thought they were gonna reason that Asuka was gonna start a feud with Lacey Evans if she distracted and Mandy Rose beats her, and that pisses Asuka off. She goes after Lacey Evans, but they didn't do it. Rushin Truth says Bob is fapping and Trek is pasting his dough.
I want to state for the record, this has been one of the best SmackDowns ever.
I disagree.
Charlotte will be out later there, Gina. Don't worry.
Right? Did you guys see that Maurice is due in September?
Yes.
No.
I am assuming that means that she probably got pregnant either on Christmas or New Year's Eve.
Well, good for them. Not gonna lie.
Plus,
Oh,
their
come
baby's
on,
like
JP.
super cute.
We all know that y'all want another kid.
He already has to.
I already have to.
I'm in a third one.
No. I'm good.
Yeah, it occurred to me the other day that my son was 8 years old when I had my daughter. And if I was to have another child, my daughter would be like 8 or 9 years old by the time that I have my other child. So I'm on like an 8-year time span
I
here.
was gonna say you got a pattern there, girl.
Yeah.
I'm on a 26-year span, 25-year.
Eventually, I want to have my own life. Like, I can't keep this
Eventually,
time span up.
By the time she retires, mine will be ending. Or by the time she leaves the house, I'll be like 1 foot in a fucking grave.
Nursing home.
Yeah, be in the fucking nursing home.
Be in the nursing home calling the workers, get the fuck out of here, you cunt.
Hey, Dad, do you want to help me with my geometry? Who the fuck are you? And why are you in my room?
No, really, who are you? A real, I don't know what that means. I mean, Huckleberry Finn, I get to play by on words.
Um.
Well, don't worry, guys. We all know that when Trix Pizza's finally pregnant, he'll have little pizza bites.
There's a rumbly bumbly in my tummy right now.
Aru, no, he won't be having another kid in 25 years because I will probably be in menopause at that time.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Heather's ovaries would be shriveled up and dying by that time.
I mean, as it is with the birth control I have in right now, I'll already be too old to put another one in by the time it's time to take it out.
And I'll in 25 years. Jesus Christ! If I have sex with her, it'll probably kill me. I'll be fucking 71 fucking years old.
Like, I have to say that about that. That's one thing that guys do have it lucky because in that aspect, because you guys can literally impregnate a woman all the way pretty much up until the day you die, but we get put on like this shitty time span. You know, I can literally feel my clock ticking as we're talking right now.
I understand. I'm just saying. I may conceive another child, but I'd be dead. I would die.
Mommy, where's Daddy? Take him to the cemetery. This is fucking like tragic. And I always laughed at everybody when they talked about the biological clock, and now I'm like, fuck.
Right.
I laughed at them.
Mike Chioda is on SmackDown. He's a floating referee, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Well, he's head of referees. You can go wherever the fuck you want.
That's true.
I mean, Mandy Rose, I get what the big deal is to guys with her because she is pretty, but when you get up close, her face is all like fucked up.
Botox.
I'm not a fan of her.
I mean, like, she's one of those girls to me that if you take all that makeup off of her, she's not going to look the same.
No. Oh, crap. But she may not be pretty anymore after this match. Oh, nope.
There we go.
She's going to have a fat fucking lip, man.
She already does. She gets so much collagen
well,
every week.
Then just pop the collagen they put in her. That was a pretty good drop kick.
It was a good transition into that drop kick.
Yes. Oh no. Oh no. Black mass. Mandy may not be pretty after this match. Holy shit. Asuka is beating her ass.
Dang. Mark Henry's theme song just popped into my head.
My eyelashes fell off. Oh no.
Or are we gonna play this fucking Eva Marie bullshit?
Oh, please no. Fucking Corey Graves is listening to shit.
Oh my god. I can't believe they just did that.
Well.
That was stupid.
paid to Bobbitt losing his shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Fix your fucking outfit, Mandy Rose. Oh my god. I believe Sonya Deville, not fucking Mandy Rose.
Yeah, agreed. She's about ready to have a whole booby pop out pretty soon.
That's what I said. Fix your outfit.
Man, let's be honest. I'm pretty sure none of us would, fight it, but still.
And then she showed up to Elimination Chamber on Sunday and attacked you and Ron.
Look at that.
Crutches, violating.
Look at that. Look at that.
Is Becky Lynch gonna haunt you the entire road to WrestleMania? Haunt. That's a good word. Because Becky is a ghost. She's suspended, which means she doesn't exist. And just like typical Becky fashion, she showed up where she doesn't belong and made things worse for herself. She re-aggravated her injury. I mean, well, I re-aggravated her injury.
Bobbitt's pissed.
Bobbitt, they have to get her an opponent. I mean, I believe Sonya Deville. It's a fuck finish. I would have had Sonya Deville somehow like knock her out or something. I don't know, but I don't buy the whole Mandy Rose beating her clean thing. Whatever.
Bobbitt is raging in the chat.
Yes, he is.
Bobbitt also looked very strong in the match until the fuck finish. Take solace in that, buddy.
And the fact that she pretty much had to feign an injury in order to beat her.
That's
exactly.
True. That's true.
And plus, I'm sorry, but she's not going to lose the toss to Mandy Rose. She's going to kick her head off the strong.
She ain't losing to Mandy Rose.
No.
They have to do something.
Well, I mean, and the thing is, if Asuka keeps on winning every week, it's going to end up just like it was in NXT. So then when she loses, then people are going to be like, what the fuck? That person, she shouldn't have lost to that person, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like what happened when she lost to Charlotte.
Well, I didn't mind that she lost to Charlotte. I just didn't like the way she lost to Charlotte. I would have much rather, and I know we're rehashing old shit, I would have much rather had her either pass out from the pain, like Stone Cold Steve Austin did, or, no, that's how I would have beat her. She didn't really give up. She didn't quit, because that was the whole storyline with Stone Cold. The man never tapped out.
Mm-hmm.
So he lost, but he really didn't lose by giving up, if that makes sense.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Plus, she like you guys said that with Mandy, she had to cheat to win. There's no way she was going to win that match unless she cheated to win or unless Sonya helped her. So Asuka looks even better because she was going to win anyway.
Ricochet is on TV.
That wasn't a poorly booked match.
No.
I just didn't. The winner of the match didn't make sense.
Yeah.
But then again, it kind of does because she really didn't win by,
by fair means. She won by nefarious means.
Yes. So I wouldn't lose my shit about it. They didn't make her look like an idiot like she did against Carmella.
Yeah.
She was trying to get back in there.
Another news.
And plus,
Ray
Baba,
is
it's.
busy.
Oh,
Sorry.
go ahead,
What?
Gina.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
What?
Somebody go.
I was gonna say, it gets at least Asuka's on TV, because what the last 2 or 3 weeks she has been on TV, so she's on TV now, looking good and looking like she got screwed over.
And setting her up for the next pay-per-view.
Yes.
Yep.
And WrestleMania in a way.
Maybe. I just hope it's not against Mandy Rose.
I hope not either.
Now, what were you gonna say, Gina?
Oh, nothing. I was googling. Or oogling, I guess the word I could say.
Oh, that.
Ricochet.
Give me a second.
Did I miss anything?
Ricochet.
Asuka got beat.
Why are they playing a commercial during Sanity's entrance?
Because it's only Eric Young.
Yeah, I know, but they're playing the whole Sanity entrance, and all 3 of them are out there.
Yeah, this is kind of a mistake.
That pisses me off because it's been so long since we've seen him on TV. I want to hear the entrance.
I know.
Who did she get beaten by?
Mandy Rose.
So Mandy has the championship then?
No. It was a non-title
No.
match.
Oh. Bobbitt, did you cry?
Paige.
I'm really getting sick and tired of them playing commercials during matches.
They have
Well,
to get their sponsors in somehow, Gina.
yeah, they do.
No, I know that, but it's just, it gets, I don't know, it just gets annoying because they do it so frequently.
Yes. They take way too many commercials.
And if it was actually during the match, I'd be fine with it, but they do it during entrances.
Right.
And in certain situations, normally it's fine. But in certain situations like this one, we haven't seen Sanity in months on TV. So it would have been nice to get an entrance.
Yeah.
I'm back, by the way. I had to take care of some before it became a huge mess.
I don't want to know.
It's my DVD collection. That's all. Not bad.
Welcome back, Bobbitt.
It's like where I've got them stacked, it was about ready to fall over, so I had to fix them.
Because you threw something and almost knocked them over?
Well, it wasn't that. It was leaning over since last night, so I needed to fix it.
But I heard you throwing shit.
Yeah, just my old wallet. That's shitty.
But I wouldn't worry about it, Bob. But she's not losing it. She's gonna hold it through WrestleMania until WrestleMania. Again, I don't know if you were listening to anything that Gina or Heather or Trek was just repeating what we were saying, but I wouldn't so much worry about it. They had to do something. I mean, she'd already lost the streak, so to have her lose, but she didn't lose clean. I will say that.
Yeah.
No.
Here's my question. Do you guys think that with them putting, okay, because obviously this is a tough one because we want Ricochet to win, but yet we want Sanity to win too. Eric Young.
Right.
Eric Young would be the good fall guy. He's kind of Killian Dane and Wolf are the ones that you need to build. Not.
Well,
go ahead, Gina.
I'm just wondering if this is for a kind of consequence for what they did on Twitter, because Killian Dane and the other one, can't remember his name, they got into huge trouble over what they were putting on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if the whole team itself isn't being punished by having to take the pinfall with their first appearance back on TV.
Could be.
Oh, you let him go.
But
he's just little.
Did you guys see what?
Hold on. I was just gonna say Eric Young. I think if it was Killian Dane or the other guy in there, it's Ricochet. He's too big of a. I don't think any of maybe Killian Dane maybe, but Ricochet's too much of a superstar and has too much potential to be the superstar to beat him. I don't see it. I Eric Young can take the fall. He's their lackey, so to speak.
Eric Young, I thought he was like the leader.
He is, but I can see them breaking. I could see them kicking him out because he can't fucking get the job done or whatever. I don't know. Just thought.
Did we see what now, Trek?
Did you guys see what Lana tweeted out the other day?
Yes, and I really don't fucking care.
Yeah.
About her being salty?
Yeah, she's salty. And I did tweet at her.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what I said, but...
I had a whole Twitter war with her a couple years ago. Over her being ravishing until she's 90. I was like, yeah, I highly doubt that.
Yeah, nobody's ravishing at 90 except for maybe Betty White. And she's still not ravishing. She's just really, really peppy.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty.
But yeah, when I saw that, I was like, and this is why you don't get pushed, Rusev.
Oh yeah, his wife is responsible for a lot of the reason why he there has been a lack of his push, or he's been being pushed, but then as soon as she'll tweet something stupid and all of a sudden he's not pushed anymore.
Yep. No, I don't want ODB being in the WWE. No. She is definitely what WWE does not need.
I could swear she has heat on her too, I think.
ODB, what does that stand for?
Old Dirty Bitch? Yep.
Oh, well, that was just a random guess. But
she was, her and Eric Young were kayfabe married in Impact Wrestling.
Ah, gotcha.
Ooh. I think she has heat on her backstage anywhere at WWE.
Who?
ODB, I think.
She's never been in WWE, so why would she have heat?
I mean, for like her attitude at tryouts and stuff, or something like that.
Okay. Oh, I get it. I I'm not shitting on it. There are people out there. I have seen people out there. Why don't they have ODB show up? No.
Well, it's very similar to Tessa Blanchard. Like everybody's like, oh, Tessa Blanchard needs to come to WWE. WWE will not take Tessa Blanchard back because when she was in NXT in developmental, she had a piss poor attitude, not only to her fellow peers, but to the trainers as well. She thought that she didn't have to listen to them
because of who her dad is.
Right.
Yeah. So those are the last type of people that WWE wants to bring in, because they want people that are going to be willing to learn and to mold and to go with different characters and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one who was trying out for him a couple years ago. I can't remember what their name is, but she has like nuclear heat on her because she made some racist comments.
Oh, I heard about that one too, but I don't remember her name.
Yeah, I can't remember who it is. She like said something about Mark Henry's Max. They took away his watermelon or something like that. She said some nasty stuff too on Twitter and then denied it.
They took away my watermelon too. I mean, who doesn't like watermelon?
Yeah.
Havoc,
Jessica Havoc. That's who.
Hold on. 11 years.
Oh shit.
Do you know why he said that?
I'm not at that part yet.
I heard.
You'll hear it. You'll see it.
Y'all are my brothers, man. You understand that? They were the ones who pushed for me to be the member of the NBA to represent at the Elimination Chamber. Hey, I love you guys, man. I love you guys. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. But now, it's time for me to introduce you to my other friend. First name Mo, last name Mental, and we're about to keep it going, baby! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world famous 5-time champs and feel the power! It's a new day, yes it is! I got me high on.
When he made the comment about the Empire, the show Empire,
Yeah.
Yeah.
guess what spot WWE's taken?
Empires?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that shows ending. I thought he meant the guy from Empire hiring those two guys to make him look like he got his ass kicked.
That too. I don't think that show's going to be around too much longer. But that's on Fridays, I think.
After Last Man Standing.
I think so. I don't remember. I'd have to. If I remember correctly.
I love these guys so much because their persona on stage is not just a persona. You can see them when they're backstage and they're getting ready to go out, or they're just sitting around backstage or messing around. They are who they are.
Right.
It's not just an act.
That whole joke with Kofi when Daniel Bryan first said he was a fucking vegan, and fucking Kofi Kingston, or who was it? Xavier
Big
Woods
E
and
and
Big
Xavier
E
Woods.
were sitting there eating a fucking pork chop
Yes.
right next to
Yeah.
And they
And
were
fucking
like
the
holding it out
shark
to
joke with
Daniel
Kevin
Bryan.
Owens, too.
Oh my god, that was great.
Like, oh, go ahead,
TSS,
Gina.
I was wondering the exact same thing. He says, "Dude, why was Kofi pointing at Big E's titties?"
because they're weird.
Oh.
No, Rey Mysterio has not fought. I don't think we're going to get Rey Mysterio tonight. And I'm okay with that.
Honestly, I really don't want to see Rey Mysterio again unless it involves Andrade Cien Almas again.
I don't want to see that anymore either.
Oh,
I've seen it enough. I've seen it enough.
I could rewatch that over and over and over again.
Go watch the network. It'll be on there soon. I'm just saying. I just not one of those matches because we always hear, and I am one of those proponents, once you've seen it and you keep doing it and you keep doing it and you keep doing it, what more are they going to do?
Well, yeah, but you gotta admit that like both of their matches that they had were different.
Okay, I really didn't pay attention, so sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I'm not a fan of Rey Mysterio, really. Not a huge fan. I don't mind him, but I'm not a huge fan. And again, Andrade, not my cup of tea. I don't know.
I mean, you're not a high flyer person, though.
Well, if you do, Ricochet, I can bear him because he doesn't always do high flying. He can ground and pound. I've seen him do it.
Ricochet versus Zack Sabre Jr. I believe it was from Evolve, one of the Evolves, but that match was a technical match the entire time. Or no, I'm sorry, it wasn't Evolve. It was like the British, whatever the fuck that one's called.
Progress.
Progress, yeah. But that match was a technical beauty, so he's capable of doing both, technical and high flying.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, I get you.
I was much more of a fan of Rey Mysterio back when like the Eddie Guerrero days and stuff. Like his matches against Eddie Guerrero were great.
Right.
By the way, the woman I was thinking of is named Jessica Havoc.
Yes, I know. You
said that
already said
before.
that. We heard
Oh,
you,
okay.
We heard
Didn't
you
know
the
if
first
you guys
time.
heard me or not.
Yeah,
We heard you the first
Oh, okay.
time. We just didn't react to it because we
Okay.
don't care.
I reacted.
Oh.
Sorry. That was mean. I apologize, but I don't care.
No, he doesn't.
No, it's okay, man.
I know it's okay.
Oh, just ignore JP Trek. He's just being a dick.
What the hell? Oh, Popeyes. Why do you have to taunt me with Popeyes commercials?
Because they want you to have some chicken, girl.
Oh, I want Popeyes. I don't have, the closest Popeyes to me is 2.5 hours away. This is not fair.
Yeah, same here.
I know here in Texas, I got 1 2 inches away from me.
We used to have churches down the street, but they shut down.
Not a big
They
fan
used
of
to have a
chicken.
church down the street, but it shut down?
No,
Church's chicken.
church's chicken.
Got it. Oh my god.
He was making a joke, guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was a bad joke,
Oh,
JP.
okay.
It was. It was.
Well, you know why they closed it down, Trexter?
Why?
They was molesting the little boys in the back.
Oh, come on.
That's a stretch.
That's what she said? Yeah.
Coming from you.
I know.
What is happening?
Guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm getting tired.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah,
Good night, Paige.
Night, Paige.
Good night, Paige.
bye.
Well, that's surprising. She may not have school tomorrow, but she's going to bed early.
No, her mom's making her, I think.
That's fine.
Keep her on schedule.
Yeah. She'll lay in the bedroom and the
Play
chat.
on her phone or her tablet or computer.
How the hell? Popeyes is nowhere, like KFC is nowhere near Popeyes, okay?
No, it's not.
I don't like
Popeyes-
Popeyes. I don't like Popeyes.
Oh,
They
Mortal
don't.
sin.
Their crispy chicken. It's
Have you
too
ever tried
spicy.
have you ever tried their chicken tenders?
Uh,
Those are really,
no,
really
I'm not.
good.
I'm really not a big fan of Popeyes anyway.
Oh, blasphemy.
You know, KFC rules the roost. I like their crispy chicken.
I mean, I like KFC too. I like Popeyes bread, beans, and rice and their coleslaw and their mashed
See,
potatoes.
I like any kind of chicken.
I can't do that stuff.
Basically, any fried chicken is good with me. I'm good. As
Yeah,
long as it's cooked thoroughly, I'm good.
I agree.
I've never had
Gina.
Popeyes.
Oh, Chuck, you're missing out. Chuck,
Oh.
do you have an In-N-Out burger by you?
No.
We
No,
do.
we don't get those here.
No, I was asking Chuck because he's in Arizona. You
Yep.
do? Do me a favor
Yeah.
and mail me a burger overnight express because I've never had one and everybody keeps on telling me that they're to die for.
If I find one,
What are you gonna do? Mail me a burger?
I'm actually going. I'm going to San Diego tomorrow.
I know, but you can't overnight an In-N-Out burger. I don't think.
No,
it
but I'll
works.
let you know what it tastes like.
Oh, thanks.
I'm a burger
I like
connoisseur,
Sonic.
and I'm telling you right now, if I don't like it, you will know.
He's
Yeah,
awfully critical about his burgers.
I've heard so many good things about In-N-Out burger.
Well, probably Five Guys is apparently is better.
It's really good.
I had five guys at once. Wasn't that much
Oh,
of,
Lord.
Of a memorable
God.
experience?
Oh, sure. Paige leaves and now her boyfriend's on TV.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just had a nip slip. I'm sorry.
Ah, shit.
The fuck, man. Interesting.
It is pretty interesting, isn't
Are
it?
they,
No.
are they doing Jeff Hardy
Yeah.
versus Samoa Joe again?
It's 6-man tag.
Six
Everybody that's
man.
in the Elimination
Oh.
Chamber.
Okay.
He is not fucking happy.
I will be right back.
I know Biggie's funny, man.
I like his beard. It's awfully nice.
Oh my god.
Do you guys have a Sonic up there?
Do I have a Sonic?
Yeah.
Yes, Truckster, I have a Sonic.
Oh, cool. They're really good. I like them.
Okay. I was gonna say, do you want me to mail you a burger?
No, I got one up the road for me. Thank you, though.
No, shut up. I'm not gonna mail you a burger.
I know. I just tease you.
No, you weren't.
Will you look at that? They're going to be in Charlotte next Tuesday.
Yes, TSS. This is the Bobbitt's third gimmick or another third personality.
If he's the new Daniel Bryan, where's the old one?
Buried in his backyard.
Looks like he has pimples all over his chest.
Little welch from last night, though.
I know what they are. Thank you.
That's
Captain
what a
Obvious.
rough. That's what a rough night of sex will get you around here.
But I don't even know how to respond to anything you're saying right now. I really don't. You're starting to creep me out just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Just now?
Yes. I can handle DJ Skinny Penis, but this is just a little too much for me. So angry.
I thought vegans was nice people. Apparently, I was wrong.
That is true.
He's preaching veganism.
I know.
In like legitimately, that's the worst place to freaking preach
It's like the
being a
barbecue
vegan.
capital of the South.
Yeah, like the South, we love our freaking greasy, fatty foods, freaking animal meat.
Yes, we do, Gina. Yes, we do.
Rawr. Does that belt even go around his waist? Because
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because it looks so stiff. I've never actually seen him put it around his waist.
I just that every time I look at that fucking belt, I just want to fucking run it through a fucking wood chipper. I cannot stand looking at that damn thing.
It looks like something that you would buy from Walmart because it literally has like the Velcro patch on the back of it in order to attach it together.
Yep.
But I like it.
I can't. I'm not into that title.
I'm not either. I like the other one better.
Yeah, I like the old wood finish look, so I kind of like it. That I really like the turquoise stones on it.
I actually ate it at Whataburger. Yeah, I didn't like it.
You know, Sonic is decent, but like
it's okay. It's not great.
The Sonic, what I've what I've experienced from Sonics anyway is it's really hit and miss on what Sonic you go to.
Yep.
Because
And what you order.
like, well, I always get the Sonic burger. But I ordered one in DeRidder when I was home, and it was awful. But then on our way back, we stopped in Arkansas at one, and that one was freaking phenomenal. Probably the best burger I've ever had in my life.
No, you're right, TSS. I ate when I was stationed down in Fort Hood, Texas. I had a Whataburger, and I just.
Wait, you was in Texas and you didn't even tell me.
You aren't in Texas. You're in Virginia.
The one place that I cannot
Not
wait.
me.
Can you let people talk? Go ahead, Gina.
The one place I cannot wait to eat when I get back down south is there's a place in San Antonio called Taco Cabana.
Mm-hmm.
Best tacos I've ever had in my life because it's authentic Mexican tacos. JP, I know you're not a taco fan.
I was just gonna say.
But oh my god, they're so good.
Okay.
Let's put it this way. I haven't eaten there since I was 6 years old, and I can still every once in a while get the taste of that taco in my mouth.
Okay. Fair enough. Not gonna judge. Everyone has their own tastes.
I don't know about fish tacos though, like legit.
Taco John's does a pretty good fish taco.
I've never had one.
They're pretty good.
I'm not a big, I'm not really one up on, I'm not a huge fish person.
Neither am I.
I mean, I like seafood, but not like fish.
I think Whataburger, I think they charbroil their burgers, and I'm not a fan of charbroil burgers. I I don't care for Hardee's. I'm not a fan of Burger King, but I love fucking Wendy's, and I love their burgers, and I like Five Guys. Five Guys is fucking phenomenal.
Never eaten at Five Guys. We have one up here, but
oh, it's fucking so good.
Yeah, there's one in Mankato, but I've never eaten there.
You should. If you like burgers, yeah, it's really good. And their fries, they don't just give you like a small fry. Like they take if you order a small fry, they give you the small fry and then they give you extra fries. It ends it overflows in the bag. It's actually really good.
Nice.
And they peel and cook the potatoes up right there.
And they make their own shakes.
I like Wendy's burgers, but the closest Wendy's to us is up in Mankato, so.
Yeah. But I do recommend Five Guys.
I do too.
Huh?
I practically lived at that Five Guys when I was in New York.
Oh, I was gonna say you never had Five Guys. This is called bullshit. Because when we were in Mankato and we went to the I went to get a burger from Five Guys.
Oh, you guys must have been over by the mall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it was right over by the place that I had to visit.
Ah, gotcha.
I just gotta make sure I have different Five Guys next time.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
This is. I don't know what they're doing here. I think they're just gonna let these guys go.
I don't understand why they still have the same guys from Elimination Chamber in the match. What's the point?
Well, I remember how they used to do the night after Elimination Chamber. They do the whole the same people, like a blow-off match. They used to do that in the Attitude Era. I mean, I don't mind this, but
Emelina's done for right now.
God.
Okay. I didn't know that you were actually doing a thing. I'm kidding about it.
Yeah, Emelina's from Texas, by
I
the
like
way.
Babalita better.
I do too. What's she doing?
Babalita, she's the Latino.
If I could do a Latino accent, I would.
Oh my god.
Anyone ever heard of a fast food place called Freddy's? They got one near Baton Rouge and Gonzales. They serve steak burgers and they have the smallest fries I have ever seen on my life. Yeah, I've never heard of it. I've heard of Steak and Shake though.
I've heard of Freddy's. They're really good.
Now, okay. Legitimate question here.
Yes.
Who here has at Steak and Shake?
I have.
I have not.
Do they literally put the steak in the shake?
I'm done with you. You're fired. No, it's just the name of the place. They have their steak burgers, and then they're famous for their shakes.
You know, they used to have a place in the Mankato Mall that was my favorite place to eat. It was a steak and potato place, and it was just, you could get like a Philly's cheesesteak sandwich or like a baked potato. They had different specialty baked potatoes or whatever. Well, I love baked potatoes.
Yep.
So that was my favorite place to go and eat.
Yeah. There's a place called Steak Escape. That they make Philly cheesesteaks and they make their own fries. You know, hand cut fries.
Yeah.
And such. So, yeah. I didn't know if that was the name of the place, but they have really good steak sandwiches. You know, subs.
Possibly, I can't remember. This was a few years ago that they had that place. It was just a little, you know how they have like the food court in malls. It was just a little food court place.
Right. Yeah, I know. They had a hot air balloon as the logo and shit.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Me neither. I don't know what you're talking about either. I'm trying to help you along here. Work with me, Gina. Damn it. I'm just kidding.
I think it was called Steak and Co.
Say it again?
It sounds like something we
Steak and Co.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think it was just real simple.
Okay. Steak and Company, you mean?
Steak and Company. Well, yeah, CO dot company.
Yeah.
So, speaking of food, did y'all hear about the restaurant on the moon?
What?
What?
Have you heard about the restaurant on the moon? They have great food, but no atmosphere.
Oh, gosh.
Robert, get the fuck out of here tonight.
I have no idea where your jokes are coming from, man.
I swear he has it pulled up on the internet, like the worst jokes that he can.
That's probably what he's doing on his fucking phone. He's like, ooh, this would be a good joke to tell.
Oh, I can watch Temptation Island tonight. Yes.
You have fun with that. I'm taking the family to Walmart after the show.
I hate the show, but I love the show. I don't know.
I hate the show, and yet I hate the show.
I think I like it just because I can bitch about how bitchy the women are on there and how hoary the men are.
Right.
Anybody want to hear a joke about paper? Never mind, it's terrible.
What's that?
Shut up, Bobbit. Just.
What's that? What did you say, Bobbit?
You want to hear a joke about paper? Never mind, it's terrible.
You said it, not me.
Fucking never mind, it's terrible.
But then again, I say he said it, not me.
Oh my god, Bobbit, you fucking.
Hey, Trek.
Oh shit, here we go.
Yeah. Yes, Bobbit.
Why did the coffee file a police report?
Why?
It got mugged.
Pretty soon we're gonna start laughing at these because they're so fucking dumb.
Hey, Gina.
Oh shit.
Yes, dear. Yes.
What do you call a Mexican who lost his car?
Wait, hold on now.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Carlos.
Carlos. Oh, Bobbit.
When you were saying each person's name and you're like, yeah, what? It reminds me of I had a flashback of You Can't Do That on Television.
Oh God.
You can't do that on television. What can't they do on television? Correct.
Apparently still be on television because the show's been off for a while.
Oh my God! Are you trying to tell a joke, or I'm asking you a question?
No. It's a show called You Can't Do That on Television. It used to be on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like that they used to have a segment where like the kids would be in lockers. They used to open up the lockers, tell each other jokes.
Like Hee Haw?
Kind of very similar. Very similar. I miss
And that's
Hee
where the
Haw.
slime.
I actually do too. I miss Hee Haw. Believe it or not, I would actually sit and watch an episode. The only reason that I enjoyed Hee Haw is because of the fucking stupid people in the fucking cornfield telling jokes and shit.
It was stupid family comedy. It was something that your entire family could sit down and watch, and you didn't have to worry about the kids being around.
They'd shoot out some rinky-dink little fucking town, and they like. It's Saginaw Valley, Michigan. Population 185. Salute. You know, I enjoyed that show. Then I got to play fucking video games all night. It was great.
Hey, Trick.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Bobbit.
What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter?
What?
Matthew?
Irrelevant.
What's up, Matthew?
Oh.
Yes, Bobbit. You're irrelevant? Yeah, I got it.
Hey, JP, why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself?
That's just exasperated. He's got to lose his shit for you.
It was too tired.
That was really lame.
Hey, Bobbit.
Yes.
Could you please stop?
You know, I wouldn't buy anything with a Velcro. It's a total ripoff.
Oh, God.
That's the best one of the night.
No, I got one for y'all.
Oh, shit. What? Go ahead.
Two pretzels walking down the street. One of them was assaulted.
Wait, what?
Two pretzels walked down the street. One of them was assaulted.
Oh, shut Oh, God.
Hey,
These
Gina.
are totally parent jokes. Yes, Bobbit.
What did the grape do when he got stepped on?
What?
He let out a little wine.
Why did Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella?
Why?
So drizzle.
Oh my God. So this match, right? Kofi's actually been looking good. I don't know if you guys are paying attention.
Hey, you want to hear a joke about the construction? I'm still working on it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm trying to watch a fucking match.
Okay, so hold up. It was Kofi, AJ, and Jeff Hardy on one side, right?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. That's not Bobbit.
Huh?
Hi.
You're wrong.
No, that's not Bobbit.
Right.
Bobbit doesn't even donate to my show.
Yeah.
What makes you think he's going to donate to Joe's show?
Yeah. Oh.
Are you not reading the chat?
No.
Okay.
What are you doing?
TSS says, "Say Bobbit, don't become Drew. Those are really bad dad jokes."
That's true.
Yeah. What else can I say? Yeah.
What's she doing? She going at you? Is she trying to tell you a story?
She is. She's trying to tell me a story. It's the story of how you pooped your pants. It was a really big fart, wasn't it?
Oh, Kofi Kingston just beat Daniel Bryan again.
Yes.
Yo, what Bandcamp on time?
They're-
I've seen a
they're-
girl.
They're carrying on his momentum.
Yeah.
That was an amazing match. The Miz and I won't be the only ones competing at Fastlane.
Kofi is looking, he's looking really strong. Like, the match is still going for me, and he's looking really strong.
WWE Championship against
Listen to that crowd.
Kofi Kingston.
Yes! Yes!
If you don't believe, you better believe. Kofi, Bryan, and Fastlane for WWE.
I haven't gotten to that part yet, but yes!
I like it. I mean, it makes sense because of what happened. And if you watched what happened, how, and I don't know if you've seen the announcement yet. They're
Listen to
listening.
that crowd.
They're listening. WWE is listening, I think. I'm hoping.
Listen to that crowd.
I'm hoping WWE is listening.
I think that they just proved that they're listening because Shane listened to the crowd before he announced it, and he kind of shook his head and he said Kofi Kingston.
Even though it was probably going to be Kofi Kingston. Because
Oh yeah, definitely. It was going to be Kofi Kingston, but
I like it. I like it.
and for all, let's face it. For all we know, chances are, for all we know, that WWE had it planned all along that it was Kofi Kingston, and they just convinced us that that's what we want.
It could very well be.
So yeah, I mean, there's not how much that I can say that it was this better than Raw? I had it on mute, so I didn't pay attention to what the crowd was doing.
Yeah.
But I like what I've seen the last 2 days. I can't say that I'm upset. Am I going to go to sleep resting easy because of this? Yes. Maybe WWE is turning the corner. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll find out. As long as they keep going down the path of giving us good content, I don't care. Now, was it especially fantastic? No, but it was a good show. It was a good show.
I mean, for me, the end made it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Connor and fucking Joe alive at the same time.
Yeah. Did you hear my beep beep?
Yeah, my
Same here on our end.
I will admit, even as a Daniel Bryan fan, this is the only time I want him to lose. I really want Kofi Kingston to win a championship as much as the next guy. Here's the thing, though. I don't think he was going to win the title. Unless, and Gina made mention of this, and I'm going to let her say it.
Oh, I was just gonna say, unless they let him win it and then they take it off of him within a week or two before WrestleMania and put it back on Daniel.
Because
Which I would be okay with.
I'm not going to lie to you. I like Kofi Kingston as much as the next person. I just don't think he's... I mean, yes, just off of this quick run that he's had, this quick push, is he really a main event guy? I don't know. Maybe?
I think he is.
I don't know, though, because we've never really seen him be pushed this far.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. I
We
think
will
that he
find
has
out.
had it in him.
We'll find
I'm
out
sorry.
at Fastlane. We'll find out at Fastlane because they might do what they fucking did Sunday night.
Yeah.
They might very fucking well at last minute. Vince is gonna be like, I will let you know what the finish is. Go out there and wrestle. Go out there and do your thing. And that's what I would do. And then in the middle of the match, let Mike Chioda or whoever's doing the match, you know,
Get a signal.
Get a signal to one of them two saying you're winning, and that's how they should do things. And they don't do that anymore. Everything they predetermine, like matches like this with the push that they're giving Kofi Kingston, it would be a big pop. If they do have Daniel Bryan winning and then at the last minute Kofi Kingston starts getting momentum like he did Sunday night, like he did last week, like he did tonight, I'm telling you, they might put the title on him. It, like Gina said, for a couple of weeks.
I think a lot of it has to do with whatever is going to happen between Becky, Ronda, and Charlotte as well. Because if you think about it, if let's say if Becky can't go, okay, if the fans find out that Becky can't go and she won't be at WrestleMania, and if they find or at the same time if they have Kofi lose, it's going to turn a lot of bad heat on WWE at the time. So if they're planning on not having Becky in WrestleMania, they're almost going to have to put that title on Kofi, just in order to satisfy some of the fans.
Yep. Because you can't satisfy everybody. Can't.
Right, but I think like both of them, if both of them were to like be denied, then you're going to have a major uproar.
Yes. But again, yes. But I'm just saying, if Becky don't work out, and wouldn't that be interesting? This is why they're doing Kofi Kingston, because they're now realizing that, hey, this guy's getting a bigger pop. I think we might not have to do. They might get away with not having to do Becky and fucking Ronda Rousey, if that makes sense. If they can push, but they'd have to ultimately put like you said, they'd ultimately have to put the title on him, or they would have to do it at WrestleMania in order for it to work.
Right.
So I don't know, but we'll see. I do like what they did. I kind of figured they were going to do it today. The reports were saying. I'm looking forward to hearing if people were shitting on the fucking show this night. Because Alister Black's entrance, I don't think it's one of those entrances where it's an Undertaker type entrance where, oh my God, it's Alister Black. Let's cheer. Now let's watch him enter the ring. I think that's why the crowd sounded dead. I don't know. That's just me. Because even in NXT, I've never really seen the crowd go apeshit over his entrance.
Right,
You know what I mean?
and as I said before too, there were a lot more people in tonight's crowd than there were last night. So
That's true. You heard the cheers and such.
oh yeah, especially for Kofi tonight. Oh,
I mean, you could hear the cheers. So, but that being said, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I have to go grocery shopping. I know it's 9:00 at night, but I needed to do the show. Thursday night, I will not be doing Wrestling Memories because I will be out of town. So, with that being said, Heather might be doing her show.
If this one lets me.
If Wendy can not do what she did last week, which was being a shit.
And I got one last thing to say.
Yes.
To the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket, you can hide, but you can't run.
oh my
Oh no. We're going to hell, folks.
God.
But anyway. Any final thoughts?
No, I think we summed out mine up.
Trek? Any final thoughts? Good talk. So,
I like the announcement that Kofi's got to face at Fastlane. Fastlane. I do hope somehow he does win the belt. You have it for a little while. Let him hold it. He's earned it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Heather.
I got nothing.
Heather's got nothing.
Because this one's about to lose her shit here, so.
So, all right, guys. Well, have a great night, and I will see you on Monday.
So you're gonna be back.
I will be out of town. You might see me on Derailed, depending on how tired I am. But that being said, guys, thanks for being here. Yeah, have a great night.
Makes my day.